ஹாய் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், நான் உங்கள் டிஆர்ஆர் ஒயிட்ஸ். ஸோ இந்த புக்கை பற்றி நான் ஆல்ரெடி பேசியிருக்கேன். பட் இருந்தாலும் ஒரு வாட்டி பார்த்துக்கோங்க. ஒரு வாட்டி படிச்சிடுறேன். த சபெட்ரல் ஹார்ட் ஆஃப் நாட் கிவிங் அ ஃபக். அதான் புக் பேர். இந்த புக்கை வாங்கி படிங்க. நான் வாங்கினேன், படிக்கணும்னு ஆசைப்பட்டேன். இப்போ தான் ஏதோ சரி, இப்போது மண்டே நைட்டு தான் எனக்கு ஷிஃப்ட்டு. ஸோ புக்கு படித்தா தூக்கம் வரும்ன்ட்டு தான் எடுத்திருக்கேன். த ஃபீட்பேக் லூப் ஃப்ரம் ஹெல். There is an insidious curve to your brain that, if you let it, can drive you absolutely batty. Tell me if this sounds familiar to you. You get anxious. வர வார்த்தைகள் வர மாட்டேங்குது. You get anxious about confronting somebody in your life. The anxiety cripples you and you start wondering why you are so anxious. Now you are becoming anxious about being anxious. எத்தனை வாட்டா எனக்கு வரலன்னு தான் நானே படிச்சுன்னு இருக்கிறேன். எத்தனை வாட்டி? எத்தனை நிமிஷம் இருக்கு? ஒரு நிமிஷம். எப்படி இது ஓகே ஓகேல. Oh no, doubly anxious. Now you are anxious about your anxiety, which is causing more anxiety. Wait, that's the whiskey. நமக்கு ஓட்காத. ஆமாங்க, குடிப்பேங்க. எப்போ நினைக்கிறேன்னா அப்போதான். அதுக்குன்னு பதிலோடு சுற்றின்னு இருக்க மாட்டேன் நான். ஓகேங்களா? Or let's say you have an anger problem. You get pissed off at the stupidest, most insane stuff and you have no idea why. And the fact that you get pissed off so easily starts to piss you off even more, and then in your petty rage you realize that being angry all the time makes you a shallow and mean person, and you hate it so much that you get angry at yourself. Now look at you. You are angry. Now look at you. You are angry at yourself, getting angry about being angry. For you. Wall. Here. Have a fist. இது ஒரு தனிப்பட்ட மனிதனோட கதைதான் நினைக்கிறேன். நானும் அப்படிதான் என் ஆள் மனதில் நான் நினைத்து கொண்டிருக்கிறேன். ஒரு தனி மனிதனின் கதை. நன்றாக கேளுங்கள். ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் தான் பண்ணுவேன், ஒத்துக்கோங்க. Or you are so worried about doing the right thing all the time that you became worried about how much you are worrying. Or you feel so guilty for every mistake you make that you begin to feel guilty about how guilty you are feeling. Or you get sad and alone so often that it makes you feel even more sad and alone just thinking about it. Welcome to the feedback loop from hell. Chances are you have engaged in it more than a few times. Maybe you are engaging in it right now. God, I do the feedback loop all the time. I'm such a loser for doing it. I should stop. Oh my god, I feel like such a loser for calling myself a loser. I should stop calling myself a loser. Fuck, I'm doing it again. See, I am a loser. Calm down, amigo. Believe it or not, this is the part of the beauty of being a human. Very few animals on earth have the ability to think cogent, cogent, cogent thoughts to begin with, but we humans have the luxury of being able to have thoughts about our thoughts. So I can think about watching Miley Cyrus videos on YouTube, Miley Cyrus videos on YouTube, and then immediately think about what a sicko I am for wanting to watch Miley Cyrus videos on YouTube. The miracle of consciousness. Now, here's the problem. Our society today, though the wonders of consumer culture, and hey, look, my life is cooler than yours. Social media has a breed a whole generation of people, excuse me, a whole generation of people who believe that having this negative experience, anxiety, fear, guilt, etc., is totally not okay. I mean, if you look at your Facebook feed, everybody there is having a fucking grand whole time. Look, look, 8 people got married this week, and some 16-year-old on TV got a Ferrari for her birthday, and another kid just made $2 billion inventing an app that automatically delivers you more toilet paper when you run out. Meanwhile, you're stuck at home, losing your card and can't help but think your life sucks even more than you thought. The feedback loop from hell has become a borderline epidemic, making many of us overly stressed, overly neurotic, and overly self-loathing. Back in Grandpa's day, he would feel like shit and think to himself, Jesus, I sure do feel like a cow turd today. But hey, I guess that's just a life. Back to shoveling hay. But now, if you feel like a shit for even 5 minutes, you were bombarded with 350 images of people totally happy and having amazing fucking lives, and it's impossible to not feel like there is something wrong with you. It's this last part that gets us into trouble. We feel bad about feeling bad. We feel guilty for feeling guilty. We get angry about getting angry. We get anxious about feeling anxious. What is wrong with me? This is why not giving a fuck is. I'm sorry. This is why not giving a fuck is so key. This is why it's going to save the world, and it's going to save it by accepting that the world is totally fucked, and that's all right. Because always been that way and always will be. By not giving a fuck that you feel bad, you short circuit the feedback loop from hell. You say to yourself, I feel like shit, but who gives a fuck? And then, as if sprinkled by magic, forgiving fairy dust, you stop hating yourself for feeling so bad. George Orwell, George Orwell, George Orwell said that to see what's in front of one's nose requires a constant struggle, while the solution to our stress and anxiety. It's right there in front of our noses, and we are too busy watching porn and advertisements for app machines that don't work, wondering why we are not banging a hot blondie with a walking six pack to notice. We joke online about first world problems, but we really have become victims for our own success, stress-related health issues, anxiety disorders, and cases of depression having skyrocketed over the past 30 years. Despite the fact that everyone has a flat screen TV and can have their groceries delivered, our crisis is no longer material, it is existential, it's spiritual. We have so much fucking stuff and so many opportunities that we don't even know what to give a fuck about anymore. இந்த இந்த மாதிரிலாம் ஆகணும். எடை மைக்கு எலி என்ன சொடுக்குற சீக்கிரம் உட்காருவே. உட்காந்துட்டான் எப்படியோ. என்ன good anymore because there is an infinity amount of things we can now see or know. There are also an infinity number of ways we can discover that we don't measure it, that we are not good enough, that things aren't as great as they could be, and whips uh, this whips us apart inside because here's the thing that wrong with all of the how